pendengar ini, hari ini kita bakal lanjut Alan Wake 2 ini ke part yang kedua. Gitu kan ya. Ini kita sudah di kota yang baru, gitu kan. Kita akan mencari siapakah pembunuhnya. Halo. Oke, kita harus kemari. Kita di Argerwood. Oke.
See you around.
Ini sudah masuk. Kayak cooking aja.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had?
Kan ya guys, tampilannya.
Never enough coffee.
Di Fest.
Rich, bittersweet nectar. Give it a coffee world. Give it a
Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty darn sure my...
Oke. Audio Kinger. Oke. Oh ini.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Bright Falls.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
Oke,
I'm
gimana
set for
sih?
coffee.
You know I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Oke.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Oke, kita akan berbicara dengan
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie.
Excuse me.
LT.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
ini saksinya
Are you
guys.
the Booker?
Saksi dari
That's us.
siapa
I'm Tammy,
pembunuhnya.
and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Oke.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
Jadi dia semalam itu dia itu cuma cari tahu gitu kan apa yang menghilang. Ya kayaknya ini ada hubungannya dengan Alan Wake 1 guys. Ini kita main Alan Wake 2. Okay?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of
Diceritain
satanic
gitu
cult.
guys gimana cerita semalam ya.
Then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Ada sesuatu yang salah dengan ini. Yang cewek ini. Of the
The
tree.
cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling
Ya,
me?
apa itu?
Found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Iki yaitu kayak ini guys, apa namanya, nge-crash pas harusnya di situ gak nge-crash pas itu kayak bobol, padahal gue gak kayak fans aku misalnya pagar gitu, pengelilingi cukup aneh.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Dia ngomongin necklace tapi dia nggak mau beri kau. Dia ngomongin kalung
Told you
tapi
not
dia
to
nggak
keep
mau.
that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Kayak gini guys, sama gini kakak.
I thought we'd never see you back
Okay.
here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
Kayak gini.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Terus
It's
namanya
me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's
Yes,
so
kanya kagagam.
weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
kayaknya udah bagi-bagi
You're
siapa gitu
mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Ini sesuatu yang baru lagi guys. Oke.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We
Take
all
her
know
home.
each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately?
Saya kau juga
Suspicious
apa?
people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest.
Jadi
Practically
kayak
everyone
orang
will
yang
be
pakai
wearing
gear
one.
mask itu
Good to know.
apa namanya? Pakai topeng rusa itu kayaknya kan ada hal yang biasa gitu guys. Waduh, kayak gitu siapa ini gitu kan? Siapa yang manggil Kira? Kira yang manggil, oke, Kira ngecek lagi ya.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Apa Kira?
Look, you see, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some
Kira kayaknya
guests.
gak kau gitu, part of the
Ah,
tree guys.
morning,
Kayaknya gue
Ted.
urban legend gitu sih gue.
Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Kayak gini. Akunya guys.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Ya bakal gue sini.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh ini ada map, kita ambil mapnya.
Oh, this
Right,
is the
first
Bright
map.
Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Ya harus
I'll be
cek
right
sekarang.
with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Waktu di sini guys. Oh ini kayak yang ini apa nih? I know one of you is killing a kayak pepper. I think talking Garris dengan kayak racing Africa. Ayo, siapa yang nyuri nih? Yang nyuri apa namanya? Kayak pepper. Issue kayak. Waduh. Kalian.
It won't open.
Kayak aja dicuri. Ambil aja lah udah. Jangan dicuri. Gak bener ngomongin dicuri.
They locked up an innocent man.
Tangannya
I
cuma tuh.
swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Jadi kita cek-cek agak sesuatu. Oh ini aku buka lagi. Kill the Jew and make some more. This is good. I can't make this. Okay.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Gak kayak yang penting guys, jadi guys. Ini cuma kayak email-email. Ini gak kayak yang penting guys. Gak kayak yang penting di sini. Kita cek-cek dokumen di sini. Oke, kita dapat apa tuh? Spesial, kita dapat bangunnya, oke. Kita lagi apakah agak bereaksi guys, kembang dengan ini orang ini itu gue aja.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear.
Okay. Oh no, a bear.
Help.
Help. Yes.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh,
Kita mesti manggil orang ini guys, buat ngabisin quote-nya guys.
Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela voted best coffee
Iklan dulu ya guys, iklan dulu guys, iklan dulu guys.
and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have both cutters.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Maka coba autopsi. Belakangannya serem juga ya guys.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Aku ngerasa agak sesuatu yang ini guys. Kita sudah siap sih jaga guys. Apakah kita bakal kembang setelah ini? Bagi quicknya di sini guys. Asik sekali.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive
Agak aneh
wounds.
guys.
He put up a fight.
Kayak dia itu Makanya besar banget gitu.
Aha.
Kayak nggak
They did leave something inside his chest.
Seperti kayak ini nggak umum ini guys. Orang yang makinya nggak umum guys.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. That's not right. Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Sesuatu dirinya gak sebuah tulisan. There was on her. Aneh juga ya. Jadi kayak di apa namanya di bagian jantungnya kakinya itu atau jantungnya itu kayak agak ini ya tulisan gitu. Lucu juga. Wow, nyaket dioperasi guru nih. Iya dioperasi guru. Maksudnya kayak di apa namanya? Di kuris gitu, di jantung gitu. Kayak what the hell? Oke, kita bakal lihat lebih dalam lagi. Apa kayak ini? Ini yang kayak yang lagi makan jangan nonton ya guys. Kayak kalian bunga-bunga ngeliat. Alam semua kan kayak kan. Oh, agak suatu gue apa tuh?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Becky. Apa ini guys?
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Hidup lagi. Hidup guys. Gila kebagi guys. Hancur rasanya.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Gak bisa ngeliat di cahaya. Serem juga dia gak mati kayak masih bisa gitu.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Harus sembunyi, harus ke like guys.
He can't see me in the light.
Dia nggak bisa ngeliat kita di cahaya guys.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. gotta move. Now.
Guys, guys. Jaga.
Vanished.
Hilang guys. Oh no. Apakah dia di belakang kita? Off chapter 1 guys. Gila. Ceritanya baru dimulai guys. Action kita baru dimulai guys. Mungkin yang di hari pertama kita nggak begitu banget. My bad home. Guys, cukup tinggi juga ya. Pengen gambar apa yang dia mau kunjungi? Apa kayak gini guys? Langsung kayak gini aja guys.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it.
Nggak punya jantung tapi dia
It
masih
helped me
bisa
fight
gini.
him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
Okay.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it.
Bagian
Now we can figure out a way
guys.
forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the
koneksinya kayak
trees
guys,
are forming
dengan
rituals to
kultnya itu guys.
create monsters.
Dia kayak buat
Maybe.
monster kayak guys.
We need to start with learning this cult's goal.
Kita
Their
harus ini
purpose.
guys. Kita harus cari tahu nih apa nih sebenarnya ceritanya ini. Ayo, pikiran
There's one of
berarti.
the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga making kill. But what was was picture of darkness. Oke, kita dapat intuisi bahwa kita harus ke situ guys. Kita akan pergi ke situ lagi guys. Kita bisa keluar kah? Kita harus kembali guys. Kemana kembalinya ini? Kemana?
Can't be opened on this side.
Kita harus kembali. Wah ini seharusnya meninggal guys, kasihan nih. Oh ya. Nyalain ngambuk kah?
Must be locked from the other side.
Ini reaksi gak sih? Terus kemana kayak ini? Ada jalan kayak ini. Yang itu juga.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Tinggalnya Rika. Harus ngejar lagi ya guys.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Harus kembali guys, lagi kembali guys.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Kayaknya mereka sudah kebiasa ini guys, mengenangi hal seperti ini guys.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real and...
Kakak apa itu gila? Ya, sheriff gila.
Fine pair.
Oh, kau harus pergi ke Mayatnya.
My client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Okay, cepat kita urusan.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Bakal ke ini guys, ke Cauldron Lake buat nangkap Nightingale yang kaki yang kabur guys. Aduh.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Bây giờ gặp, ôi có cái mới gặp bakal ikut campur. Oke, ayo cepat kita kembali, Bapak. Mari cepat.
Rinse and repeat. clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Có bất kỳ câu cương nguyệt, kia bất kỳ câu cương nguyệt kiểu.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me. That was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be
kaya
His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Ya sudah kembali lagi sini. The Heart. Chapter 2, The Heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
Hey.
I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Apa aku bisa hidup here?
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
Mereka masih kisi kayaknya.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Kayaknya guys.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're
Dia
investigating a
kan
murder
gaib
that occurred
efek ke
nearby.
bureau kanker.
What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Okay.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Sesuai musiknya was real. Okay, masuk akal. Dia gacak kaki yang bahagia berkukas di situ.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Kita bisa ikut lagi ya guys. Kita cek ngai kinkirnya gimana ngai
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word.
Thanks, but I don't drink coffee.
We brew our own beer too. Mama beer.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Oh, ini.
We've seen
Hal
this
yang
symbol
baru nih.
before.
Good eye.
Kayak lagi habis hujan-hujan guys.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps,
Kasih cahaya ya.
rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy.
Kelihatannya guys, menurut kita seharusnya guys, kita nganggap ini killernya guru, pembunuhnya guru kan.
But with dead
Setelah
men
dapat
coming
pembunuhnya,
alive,
baru kita
the
apa
word ritual starts to have more weight behind it.
selesai monsternya.
We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
Saya ritualnya kan maki ini ritualnya. Supaya monsternya kayak kebahagiaan. Ingat apa sih guys, komis? Wash your hand, kek kecil kek ngap. Wash your hand, bagi kita wash your hand dulu. Di wash your hand itu di sini aku baru sadar. Wash your hand di sini, bagi yang tangganya ini guys. Apa sih gak kayak anu gitu kan? Wash your hand, oh ya chicken, chicken. Jadi kini kan, ke kini. Samping. Bentar. Ini, oke. Ini kan kayak gimana? Oke, aku kau. Kita coba buka ini ya guys. Coba buka ini. Oke. Lalu selanjutnya ke ini. Push your hand. Push your hand. Itu kan gayanya kaki di tempat
Hey,
ininya.
Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Ke ini. Kanan apa? Oh, sampai kah? Nah, kayak ingat tuh guys. Oke. Sama samping. Nah, aku buka aku.
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Yes. Kah. Cuma senjata. Oke, kita sudah persiapannya. Kita harus game-game guys. Kita nggak tahu apa yang akan menyerang kita. Karena situasi menjadi lebih buruk sekarang guys. Juga nggak tahu Casey apakah ngikuti kita. Masih semakin malam. Oke. Sesuatu berubah di sini. Ini dibuka kan? Oh enggak. Oh enggak kebuka. Dia kebuka. Hati-hati guys. Kita nggak tahu apa yang menyerang area kita di depan. Tapi oke, kita tetap semangat, gitu kan? Semangat mencari kau. Siapakah pembunuh? Siapakah ininya yang putnya? Kapal nggak akan kebaikku.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you come through the crime scene one more time, Casey? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Nggak bakal ikutin guys. Ke arah manakah? Ini sudah. Oh, ini kasing. Kembali guys. Oh, jangan-jangan dia menyerang orang-orang yang lagi guys. Wah, feelingku gak kayak guys. Siap. Maka kamu? Aku bukan pengakut. Gini. Apa ini? Dia ke bawah guys, dia ke bawah.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Siap. What?
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Kaget sumpah, aku kaget sih. Ini udah kasih lagu nih. Feelingku ini guys, feelingku ini pasti bakal muncul nih dari air nih. Gak apa-apa sih, di belakang kita agak mengikut kita. Kijk eens. Ik strijk er. Er is nog misschien een kak. Yung kas ben ge-effecting op elkaar kasi voor yung angin sa ikis kuweki ook. Oke, voilà. Thank you guys.
What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Thank you guys. Witch's hut. The fuse was ingin presihek van ik among the junk in the forest. Witch's hut. Okay, ik zeg gebrek Saga vaak sif wek knocking kusif hug her. Oke. Jadi kayak dia itu kalau di tempat yang sekarang dia itu merasa aman, tapi kayak dia ngerasa juga kayak ini sekarang dia udah masuk dalam apa Wix hut, rumah Wix here. Kayak kau, gimana rumah Wix-nya? Oh ini Wix hut ke sini guys. Kita mungkin ke sini dulu nih. Tuh. Kita ke Wix hut dulu kali ya. Kita ke Wix hut, kita kembali. Tahu. Makanya juga pergi kan? Makanya. Terima kasih. Oke. Kakakku karena salah jalan. Oh ini kita ini aja. Kaki ke atas.
This is the witch's hut.
Bagus kan ya. Gak usah kaki. Agak rohnya yang masih di sini.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Harus nyalain lampu di sini guys. Mereka sesuatu yang bisa kita ini ya, kita nyalain di sini. Mereka bilang kayak ada sesuatu yang bisa kita apapun.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Coba disebutnya dulu.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
Equip this footprints were in carry.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Okay. Habis nyalain.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Check the fuse in immediate area. Bisa gimana woi? Kalau coba kita cek tuh ya, kita agak nggak cakakan mengenai fuse-nya itu agak posisi gimana gitu kan. Sebelum kita anu. Habis dari fuse-nya guys. Masalahnya fuse-nya gimana? Kita agak penjelasan kah mengenai fuse-nya gimana? Itu bakal kayak fix amount of time sih. Kalau kita nyari fuse-nya gimana tuh. Kalau lagi aku agak yang kelewatan gitu kan. Iya kali ya. Kita coba ke Kang Asing ya. Kayaknya ada sesuatu mas. Tekan nggak kalau Kang Asing tuh? Oke, kita gak apa-apa ini. Guys, kau kamu fuse boxnya kan kayaknya kaki sangunya ke sini.
This fuse is busted.
Ke sini lagi. Coba ambil fuse.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Sampah sekali.
There's another lunchbox.
Kita manuskrip part main 1. Oke. Ya, kita nyalain sekarang website-nya. Ini udah geser.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
A mix of which is in the sign, making chaos hard. A code that plumb in her definition of this year, I think it's called. Push the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the Saka push the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the king was the crossword. Jadi apa ini kah? Artinya kah? Oke. Saka Agus ya Saka ini yang cewek kaki. Aku ngeliat apa namanya kayak mau mencari wigsnya itu. Screen ke first part of request. Dia kayak baca I put you the hard wigs. Show me the terror. Saka push the heart to the hole in the sign. Oke, kayak ada hubungan sama jantungnya gue guys yang harus kita masukin. Oke.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Dari itu hatinya guys.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Kita harus cari, action harus cari jantungnya itu gimana. Go. Oke guys, mungkin sampai di sini dulu gitu kan. Di next chapter, gitu kan, kita bakal cari tiga intro gimana kan kita bakal masukin gitu kan ke pohon itu. Kita bakal ketemu dengan wigsnya. Oke. Oke, sampai di sini dulu. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe, dan ditunggu next episode-nya. Sampai jumpa. Bye.